up the middle. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you.
Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Caution being thrown to the wind. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself down. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Good work, Houston.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. You're getting soft up.
Don't get the...
Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. He blocks the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he scores with the counter. He is down big time on the scores.
You know what, I've been in...
Here we go to the 4th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Incredible work rate. still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's gonna...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Tarver in some serious trouble. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. There's the bell to start round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. No rest for the weary. This is a high-octane battle. Catch and shoot. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take and lick it because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Can they figure out the combinations to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he misses with that straight left. Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it. And the referee will allow this to continue. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
My concern...
There's the bell to start round 6. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Good defense there to stop that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fast. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Misses with the straight left. A lot of effort being exerted here. This This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
For one shot at a time. Set him up. Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not getting...
And there's the bell for round 7. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
What a round. What had they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Is going to cause some problems. There's the bell to start round 8. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He misses with that jab. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jab slightly off target. Through the straight left, but it won't score. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there.